that he's going to lose time on the race leader. But what Pete needs to do is just keep his head down. Don't worry about the car behind, because the car behind has crashed. Cummins is out of the race on the final lap. And how many times have we seen that here this evening? A car in the barrier, out of the race, right when you least expect it. And Pete, I was about to say, has lost more ground. He's now 4.2 seconds behind, but it's okay because that guy now has 6 seconds of time penalties. This race just will not quit. In fact, I'm glad that this is the end of the race because my voice wouldn't be able to take any more of this. And now the question is, can Dr. Edward get within 6 seconds of our race leader? Cool Assassin has now crashed as well, and he's crashed at the first Degner. So Fairley and Dayman are going to jump up now to 7th and 8th respectively. That guy comes around to take the checkered flag, but Pete will win his first race in IIRL with a fantastic performance. Dr. Edward comes round to finish on the podium, but cannot beat that guy to P2, but a fabulous drive there from Edward. Prev, what could have been maybe a podium, but that time penalty just, and that spin on the last few laps really hurt. Time penalty just, and that spin on the last few laps really hurting him, but he still finishes in 4th. Allgridle, great strong result from him. He finishes in 5th. SL O'Connor definitely looking strong here this evening.
But Jake Sharrock has done well to recover to 4th place from crashing out in Q1. As we see the Alpine comes round the 130R. And he's come round the final corners. He rose down to the start-finish straight. Yet another win for John B. He wins the Grand Prix, beating Iros J by aggregate time by 1 second. So we have the Bullet takes 3rd position. We have Jake Sharrock, who comes across in 4th. So I have to say, brilliant recovery there. Ria comes through to take 5th.
Hissy is way too far back now. 7 seconds. Oh, I feel for Hissy. He was driving such a good race. What just happened there? I thought it would go down between those two guys, and now it's Sparky and Dale. Sparky gave the position to Dale, so I'm not sure why. But yeah, Dale is gonna win this race, and then I have to think about my driver of the day. It's gonna be difficult. Yeah, Dale thinks you give me that position. It's mine now. So, podium is Dale, Sparky, Upcoming Karma. Follow.
Race win and extending his championship lead, but Ryan setting a new fastest lap of the race. That guy beating it. Prev has passed Flew. No DRS until this lap, the final lap of the race. And of course, DRS isn't really going to matter because it's out of the final corner and there's not enough room to overtake someone. Flew is down to 5th, but if he can stay within 3 seconds of Prev and Ripley, Flew is going to be on the podium. But the real battle now is between Ross and Ryan. Ross getting a really good exit out of Dunlop. Mr. Colucci retiring and Deflated Wee retiring as well in the final lap. They will still be classified, but they won't score points here tonight. That guy is also out. What is happening? They're dropping like flies tonight. And that guy has crashed at the exit of the hairpin. We're back on board as Ryan looks to be in a great spot here to win his first race of the season. Ripley and Prev are fighting for position, but they're going to lose out to Kemmons and Flew. Most importantly, Kemmons has passed Flew, which means Flew is not going to end up on the podium out of the final corner. Ryan has done very well. He didn't have the best qualifying, but did the best race, and Ross just missing out on the race win there. Kemmons and Flew jumping up. Flew, it was a gutsy decision to stay out under safety car, and in the end it's a 5th place. That's not too bad. Kemmons out of nowhere getting a podium. He'll be thrilled with that. Prev.
To hang on P6, but it's a shame to end like this. Deflated Wee 2 seconds behind Pleddy, but yeah, Pleddy having a penalty, so Deflated Wee is gonna pick up the win at this moment if he keeps it clean without a penalty. Kemmons in P3, what a comeback from P18 to P3.
Yeah, definitely the driver of the day, Kemmons.
Yeah, they all did really well. Deflated Wee,
Yeah,
Pleddy.
they all did really well, but Kemmons
Rock,
from last
Alassi
place
and-
from on the grid.
Indeed, I totally agree, but yeah, Ross as well, just unlucky. Snacks fighting back to P5 also really well.
Yeah.
Pleddy is gonna take the victory. Yeah, but he's gonna
He's getting the checkered
drop
flag, but he's getting to drop back with a 20-second penalty.
drive really bad. Oh, and Snacks picking
Snacks
up a
gets
penalty.
also a penalty,
Deflated Wee,
and Deflated
P1,
Wee-
Kemmons P2, Semi P3, Snacks P4, Ross P5, Pletty dropping to P8. Oh, that's gonna hurt.
enough. And we have Ross going into the last corners of this race, taking the second victory in this feature race and taking the whole victory of this weekend. Ross comes in first. Deflated Week comes in second. Almost lost it over there with big wheel spin, but he comes in second. The Bullet comes in P3, and this should be interesting because I think Ross of George could lose 3 places. Because his 3-second time penalty. But let's see first George finished. Diego comes in 4th. P5 Greg. P6 Nicky. P7 George.
On the board. So that
Who's
makes
that?
Mark's
Mark.
Mark
No
that make
points.
his performance tonight
Amazing.
ever more special. The fact that not only was he able to get the car to the end, but get a podium as well.
I'm a chucking driver of the day as well.
I think we could probably give Mark driver of the day.
Yeah, he deserves it.
Here comes Fifi now. Slight incident with Snacks. May get reviewed by the stewards. May lose his win. That remains to be seen.
Interesting if we just get to know.
But he does come across the line to take the checker flag in Japan, and as it stands at the moment, take the lead of the championship. And what's
Oh,
Ross has DNF'd.
guess he.
Deflated Wee is retired, so that's tactical from them. But Fifi has dropped to second. I think he's got a phantom penalty.
won. Yeah, by 2 tenths.
Yeah, Fifi finished over 3 seconds ahead of Hissy,
I'll just check his.
and Fifi didn't have a time penalty. So Fifi has actually won this race.
Yeah, he's got 2
Hissy
winners.
second, Mark third, then Greg. Greg, what a performance from Greg.
Amazing
4th
drive.
place tonight. Phil in 5th, Spark. Rough night tonight, but 6th place. Good points for
Good points
McLaren.
for Spark.
Definitely John deserves to be in the shout for driver of the day, or at least special mention. And imagine what John could have done tonight if it hadn't been for that slight contact with Wee earlier. That guy in Hungry Throne. Have to settle the podium. Definitely looks like Hungry Throne will join John and Irosh J on the rostrum. Irosh J. It's been a masterful race from him. How you gain 11 places on the opening lap baffles me. His pace has been terrific. His battle with Tamino was even better. And he comes round the final corner to win yet again in IRL. He takes the Japanese Grand Prix and extends his gap at the top of the championship to over 100 points tonight. He has definitely got one hand and four fingers on that trophy. John and Hungry Throne, great performances from them. Finish on the podium, that guy, just that time penalty cost him in the end, but a very strong result for him nonetheless. Smaller Smiley in 5th place, Deflated Wee and Joseph Hales 6th and 7th. Tamino, very good pace tonight.
Coming out at the last corner into the first corner. The really tricky braking point into turn 2 and then into the S's. And Ross is so strong in the S's.
Yeah, but he will be regretting his quitting. He could have won it. He clearly is faster than Josh at the moment, but he just can't pass.
No, there's no real opportunity. Maybe after Spoon there's an opportunity to make a move, but
Yeah, they're both full in energy. It's gonna be so hard. Needs to have a
then it's
really good
nearly
exit or hope with Josh at the moment.
then it's nearly impossible to make a move if they are both got enough ERS left to make to defend or to attack.
2 laps after a safety car, you don't really have that much difference in ERS.
Hungry Throne, what a race he had.
Gambled it with the pit stop, the early pit stop. I doubted it, but he made it work.
Yeah. And coming over the line, picking up the victory. Hungry Throne,
Well done.
congratulations.
Another victory this season.
And Josh kept it in 2nd, followed by Ross in 3rd, Deflated Wee 4th, and the rest of the drivers already over the line.
And has the ERS maybe. Some good spins. And he makes the move on the inside. Oh, just had to back off. As Novtek keeps P1. Eki speeding in pit lane. And retires from the track, from the session, from the track. Karma is now in hot pursuit of Chelsea. He's got the DRS and the ERS. Can he make the move into turn 1 on the outside? And no, he does not. Chelsea stays P1. Chelsea stays P5. As Hissy keeps pushing Novtek. Oh, it's the final lap. It goes that quick. Oh no, not the yellow flag glitch. This means, okay, it's green again. So now Hissy, it is final chance on Novtek. Into 130R for the last time of tonight. Novtek is into the final corner. 2 corners. There he goes, Novtek into the final corner. Novtek wins his 2nd race of 82. Getting P2. Phil rounding up the podium. If he makes the finish line, he does. he gets the podium. James White, a great drive from him. Getting P4. Chelsea right now in P5, battling with Karma. Karma going to make the move. No, he's not. He's just too far back. Here comes Chelsea across the line into P5. And there goes Karma P6, TJ P7.
Lap got one, but that was a bad exit there from Joseph Hales. Is this going to be an opportunity for Iros J? It doesn't look like it will be. He's just not close enough in his Ferrari, and that is going to leave Wiggles all... I think that's... Unless something happens to these two on the last lap, John will secure second in the standings as that guy drops to 12th as he just makes a mistake himself. Deaton only 3 seconds. He's 3 seconds back from TD, so it looks like the AlphaTauri will hang on to his 6th place. Zyros J going to attempt to move into the hairpin. He's deploying urge, as you can see on the steering wheel, but he's just not close enough. Wiggles is hoping for a bit of contact between these two, but they are so close coming into the end of the second sector, coming into the spoon curve. Iros J is so close, and just before the dying stages of this championship, is anything naughty going to happen between these two that could save Wiggles' World Championship hopes? But Iros J makes a big mistake here, and now this is for second in the World Championship. Is Wiggles going to go down to the inside for the 1 minute, for the 130R? Yes, he is, but he hasn't made the move stick, and that is going to be curtains for his chances of finishing second in the World Championship, as Joseph Hales resists all the pressure in the world to win the Japanese Grand Prix. Brilliant bit of strategy from him. Iros J takes second and Wiggles in third, and that confirms John is now second in the World Championship standings. Deflated Wee secures fourth. Joseph Hales will be in 5th, and Smaller Smiley, nothing he can do in 6th, as every badge in 9th, and John's AI will not score any points.
Miracle. Oh, and contact! And Killian! Oh my word. Killian almost caused a huge collision. TD with a time penalty. Killian! Oh, and Joseph lost it! Josh is now second. And this midfield fight, Kirito's up to P4, and Red Bull completely in control of the Constructors' Championship. 1 lap to go. Deflated, leading by 5 seconds, but that doesn't matter. The big kicker here could be Kirito and where he finishes for the Constructors. If Josh makes any mistake, it will be Wii's championship, but under huge pressure, Josh has delivered so many times before. Yellow flags for someone in Sector 1. TD, not quite been his race, not going to score points tonight. Deflated though, he came into this, lost out on pole position by less than a tenth of a second to Josh. He's done everything he needed to. He's bossed this race, he deserves to win. But here comes Josh, round the final corner, and it's a 2-time for Josh. Back-to-back champions. Wiggles finishes on the podium. Top Gun in P4, Chaz in P5, Padge, Kirito, Killian, Fury, Smaller Smiley in the points. After choosing not to pit and doing 26 laps on the hard compounds. Defends from Asthma Frog and Ice on the line. TD, well, thank you so much for doing some donuts. It has been an absolutely phenomenal season. Genuinely can't think of a more dramatic way to finish this season off. But it is Josh who wins the championship. Deflated. Commiserations. Deflated keeps up his very impressive assist tier 1 point scoring streak. Over 50 races now, Deflated Wee has finished back-to-back in the points. Thank you, CD, for that.
Into 130R. Oh, UK's got the run again. Now,
UK's got a much better run through the chicane.
final lap of the season. Sparky UK fighting it. UK is not close enough to make a move in turn 1. He's looking at it. Does not make it. Oh, he almost went a bit wide.
Oh, he's gone wide.
Oh, Chelsea gets a 3 second. Oh, little touch.
UK nearly went into the back of him.
Final lap of the season. End of the race. 3 tenths is still
Royce is catching as well. Mark and Chelsea is swapping places. It's a very close fight back here. Connor Campbell's got to run on socks.
Ooh.
Oh, he had a big wobble.
Oh, UK goes wide.
Go back up here.
Ooh. And oh, Chelsea, big mistake. 5 tenths still between Sparky UK.
Sparky had a very good exit.
UK got the run, but it's still 4 tenths. Who is going to win here in Japan and the final race of the season? Who's going to get
one more overtaken opportunity.
Last opportunity.
It's down into the chicane. UK went very wide there.
Wide to get a lot of speed. 4 tenths. 3.5. 3 tenths.
I think Spark's got just enough battery left.
Yes. Oh,
UK nearly lost it on the inside.
UK, he is not going to do it here. Can he make it in the final corner? No, he does. But Spark in the final corner comes across the finish line and wins the Japanese Grand Prix. His final race of the season.
What a way to see that off.
UK gets P2 and Mark finish off the podium on P3. Spark, if anyone is Mason, no one wants to do donuts. Yeah, okay.
No, it's wet, so it doesn't really mean anything.
What a race. And
that was such a good ending.
What a race.
Off the podium, down as far as about 8th at the minute. As Shivers ends up going backwards and an angry Corgi has come off. Shivers is coming for some wets. 1010 is through for the lead in the S's there. So on the track, 1010 has it done. It's just going to be a game of seeing if Ryan and TD can keep it close enough to the back of Joseph and John and TD can ill afford a battle like that at the minute. As Top Gun comes through to take what could be a final podium position, TD is going to come back for it down the inside of the hairpin. How's the exit from the Aston Martin driver? It's good, but Top Gun's is better, and Top Gun is on that shorter line. Keeps himself ahead of the Aston Martin. TD running it wide through Spoon, coming back on just in front of Deflated. Keeps it well on track, but that is sacrificed at the very death. A podium position potentially there. We come to the line. 1010's being trailed by John and Joseph Hales, but both of those drivers have penalties. It's 1010 who comes through. As Deflated goes off, 1010 wins the Japanese Grand Prix. Ryan comes in for a brilliant second place. And Top Gun from the very back again makes it 3rd position. He just loves starting from the back of the grid. TD in 4th, Joseph Hales a 10th behind in 5th there. And Novi coming in for a cracking result in 6th, and Daniel in 7th.
Has just checked out. Oh, Steinos off the track at Dunlop. He keeps his foot in it. Oh, and he pushes Greg off. Oh, that's really poor.
That was extremely let loose there by Styler.
Oh, and Greg's going backwards as a result. I feel so sorry for Greg, man. That is not his fault. He's had to avoid an incident, slow down. He's got overtaken by Joseph and 1010 and now under huge pressure from Josh and Top Gun behind. If I was Greg, I'd be reporting that. Yeah, Steinos has the 3-second penalty already, so there's really no need to defend that hard. But we have seen that before from Steinos, so maybe he's just an overly aggressive racer. The battle still rages on behind. Deflated takes the checkered flag, wins in Suzuka, and extends his championship lead. A fantastic podium for that guy and Cod Camper as the penalties get taken into account. 1010 will finish 4th. Greg, who should potentially have won this race tonight, finishes in P5. Josh recovers to 6th. Top Gun from the back of the field in P7. Steinos and Joseph 8th and 9th with those 3-second time penalties.
Yeah, any one of these three could get the podium.
Yeah, right now, Sungod needs one more second.
He's pushing. He's catching Novatech as well. If Novatech makes another
8
whoopsie.
tenths.
Oh, Red Dragon down the inside.
But Steely will get the exit.
Fair exit speed. He's
5
got
tenths
slightly
for
more
Sungod.
battery as well.
4 tenths. Oh, this is going to be down the wire at the end. 4 tenths, 3
Just
tenths.
looking. These three, that's going to be interesting.
I'm sorry, here we go, Alpha Medi.
Oh, Samantha's going to get past Red Dragon.
Oh, that is, but I think Steely is going to make it.
Steely's just there. Alpha Matty, after having a
Across the
bit of
line,
an ups and down
into
race,
P1,
wins.
Noftag gets P2 right now, Sungod gets P3. Steely is going to get the
Red
podium.
Dragon
in
and Samantha to the line.
Samantha got
just
it!
gets it. Jesus Christ.
Through the final corner now. As he comes to the line, that is the fast lap of 28.0. That is to be expected. Joseph is 7 points behind John with this. Yeah, some big names having some very big issues tonight. It's not been the best night. Smaller Smiley though, having spun at the start of the race, or somewhere near the start of the race, has managed to get himself back up into P4. So an incredible drive from him there. But as we do see the pole sitter, Joseph Hales, come around the final corner. And through a chaotic race, Joseph Hales wins the Japanese Grand Prix. Ryan will come home in second, as there's been a bit of a kerfuffle in the final corner there with Josh and Greg, I'm sorry. And all of that, Deflated Wee comes home third, Smaller Smiley fourth, TD fifth. Flamingo Eagle has found himself from 10th to 6th. Ayahuasca P7, Greg 8th. Josh 9th, Chivers just about gets into the points with 10th.
It looks like the no assist champion John is about to show the 81 gang how it is done. So, great race. John, of course, let's say, being measured in his strategy.
Oh, I think he's
Stayed on
not
the mediums.
finished with Wheeler and Exotic.
Could be close. I think Exotic, of course, you would think would cover all of the right lines between now and then. And obviously, while we will be talking about these two while they finish the race, it is John who takes the win. The no assist champion wins in a T1 leads home Exotic and John. Oh, and Willow, sorry. John's teammate deflated for the night there in 4th. Ewan in 5th with a decent recovery. Steinos up to 6th. Barbar in 7th. We're waiting Dom, who will finish on track in 8th.
I-Bomb is definitely running lower wings. He's right on the back of the Ferrari now. Look from Steely. He parked it in the middle, checked I-Bomb up. I-Bomb got a slight tap from Nifty. That was smart. Nifty is... He threw me off then. Oh, I-Bomb! He touched the back of Steely. It's gone worse for him. Nifty nearly snuck through, but he made a mistake himself. Steely has managed to hold on. Now Spice is there. Red Dragon's in 3rd. How? What the hell? I think I-Bomb tried a little bit too hard on that one. I think he got caught out in dirty air as well. He was going for glory. Now he's gone down to 5th. And look at this train. Look at this train. Oh, the chicane is going to be a mess, lads. Behave. This could go down to the wire. And it probably will. Oh, Spice has not had a... He's had a... Oh, actually. The starter spoon wasn't great, but the exit... he's too far back. He hasn't got the battery. Everyone's flashing now. And I think... Yeah, 3/10 is enough. Spice had a look, tried to unnerve him. But a man who went last season without winning a single race... What's happening back there? Johnny B's got past Taz. Steely wins. Spice gets 2nd. Red Dragon 3rd. Oh, God, everything's happening. Nifty's made an error. What's happened to Nifty? What, hey? Oh, no. He's up to... That proper threw me off. Yeah, it's been a while since Steely's won. He hasn't won since season 4.
That's in the pits, isn't it? Yeah, that's the time of it.
Yep. Fortunate there. Final lap. Willow in the lead. It's just 3.4 seconds. Ryan needs to get Willow. Oh, what?
It's the glitch.
Oh, no, that's a glitch. He will get that removed.
He'll get that removed.
Yep. Let's see. Wait, let me just go to.
Close. The overall gap's now 3.2.
Ooh, 3.3, 3.2, 3. Yeah, it's close. 3.1.
I think Willow's just about okay here.
He can't make any more mistakes. Willow just needs to get a perfect turn in. Here is Willow.
He has.
He is across line first, but he will get P2. That 10-second penalty will get removed. So Willow will get the P2. John gets P3, I think. Let's see, Willow 10, I don't know. It's leader. Willow 10 seconds. Wait, no.
Have DRS. So smaller Smiley.
No, will the lap car give him DRS?
I don't know.
The lap cars give him DRS. Oh no!
The lap times have really been tumbling all of a sudden. Smaller Smiley is on the intermediate tyres. He has got Chaz right behind him.
Chaz is pushing real hard to get ahead. All Smaller Smiley needs to do right now is make his car the widest thing on the track.
No!
It's not surprising though, is it?
Spin!
Those those intermediate tyres are at 100.
Has passed John.
Oh. This just suddenly changed, didn't it? The track just suddenly became dry.
This is the exact same situation as what happened in '82 Netherlands.
Smaller Smiley, though, I think he'll get a podium out of this. I don't know if Codcamp will catch him, but he'll definitely get a podium.
I imagine there will be some sort of talking between Jacob and...
Oh, no!
No! As Deflated Wee is going to pass Smaller Smiley, that is... No!
That's gutting for poor Smiley, and it's just... not surprising. Those tyres are... they made a gamble, but the tyres are melting. But Codcamp is about to run out of fuel.
What?
Oh, no, he's going to cross the line with absolutely no fuel in. Chaz takes P1. Codcamp at P2. Gets promoted to P3. John Young gets promoted to P3. Just Flated Wee went around.
He's doing donuts.
Oh, yeah, of course he is.
He says he wasn't...
Yeah, Smaller Smiley takes P5. BRT Jacob P6. There's the donuts happening here. I think that Sun God has joined him as the lap to McLaren.
Yeah, Red Dragon will come to finish P7. And that does mean that Moose and Twisted will score points here.
It's gonna be to the last lap.
Neither of them have any battery.
Oh, Sam stays on the inside.
Sam takes the inside line.
Oh,
Sam keeps it.
Defense
If they're not careful, them fighting could just lose the victory to Socks altogether.
Oh my god.
Last lap drama.
Oh my.
Socks needs to gain 1 second to win this
Yeah.
race. This would be a first-time win for them both.
Oh my god.
So both of them want this.
8 tenths.
Both of them want this really badly. Socks with that 1 lap fresher tyre as well. That could make all the difference.
And also
provided there are no mistakes.
Battery. Oh, Sam has a good exit out of the hairpin. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, she does.
Gap is 2.2.
She has a good exit.
Socks has no battery. Socks has no battery.
I think Sam also don't have a lot.
This
and
could be
it's a
Sam's
second,
race to lose.
But it can be that Steely is going to get P3.
Yeah.
Oh my! Oh, he's getting closer. He's now on the straight.
Yeah.
This is probably going to be Sam's win. She is gaining like crazy.
This has been... I said it was going to be a good race. What did I say? I said this was going to be a good race. Socks will come across the line
first, but it's
it will be Samantha
for
who takes her first win,
in
and
IRL.
Steely takes P2.
Oh
Socks
my
keeps the
God.
podium. Greg in P4. Good recovery after that spin. Spice P5.
Oh
Patch
my
will come home
God.
P6. What a good day for Haas in the garage. Salty comes home P7. Ale completely unlucky with that puncture.